bigger, kind of shocking sounds. So just be aware of that. You can scream if you need to. I get that. And then the last thing is many of our entrances, as you know, this is a church. It's not a theater. And so many of our entrances and exits are actually in the aisles. So just make sure you don't have any cups in the aisles or anything that could be tripped on by our actors. So thank you so much for coming. We welcome you with open arms, and I'm going to open with prayer. Father, thank you so much for this group of people who have come for this day, because this is the only day that we have. And we appreciate that you are present, Lord, and that you give everyone the fullest experience that they are supposed to get from this wonderful adaptation of A Christmas Carol. In Jesus' name. I forgot to tell you, my name is Paulette, and I wrote the show and directed it. And so, but they all did it. So, anyway, enjoy.
you the story of his transformation, and I can think of no time like the present to tell you the whole of it.
I know our time is short before they all arrive, but won't you please finally tell me of that mysterious night and of your Uncle Ebenezer?
My darling, as I think this through, there's so much to explain. Before I say another word, I must say this again. There is no better friend than Scrooge, no better friend at all. A happy man, a merry man, who stands for one and all. There are some things that you must know about this man of gold. Before he chose a merry path, his heart was oh so cold. Are you very sure your heart can take the sad parts you don't know?
I want to hear. I'm sure, my dear, the story must be told.
There is no better friend than Scrooge. May I please start with this? He taught me how to love and laugh and answer every wish. When he arrives to day of sea, these words are all so true. So let me start from where it starts. This story is for you. So here it is, as Father tells it. Father was dead to begin with. There's no doubt whatever about that. Oh, wait a minute. No. Marley. Sorry. Marley was dead to begin with. Father, very much alive, yes. Dead to begin with. No doubt whatever about that.
Who was Molly? Was he Mr. Scrooge's brother?
No, dear, not his brother. Mr. Scrooge and he were partners for, well, I don't know how many years, and then Mr. Molly died as dead as a doornail. Scrooge was Molly's sole executor, his sole administrator, sole friend, and sole mourner. And surprisingly, Mr. Scrooge was not so dreadfully cut up by the sad event. In order for you to understand the whole of it, you must first hear how it was before that magical evening. Even though it pains me to tell it, this is how Mr. Scrooge was without doubt. Oh, he who was typist and crutching gang with every breath he took, always working night and day, balancing his books, squeezing, clenching, grasping at those numbers that increased, thinking that his life was good with no love to see. Covetous, so sinner he was hard and sharp as nails, so secret and so self-contained like oysters in their shells. Nobody ever stopped this man to say with gladsome looks, Mr. Scrooge, how are you? Would you come to see me soon? No beggars would implore him for a trifle on the street. No children ever asked the time, no neighbors would he greet. Mr. Scrooge did take no care. It was the very thing he liked. To edge his way down paths of life, warning all humans to stay out of his sight. And so, our story begins. On Christmas Eve, old Scrooge sat busy in his office. He always kept his eye upon his clerk, my father, who in a dismal little cell beyond was copying letters. Now, Scrooge had a very small fire, but Father's fire looked like only one coal. Wherefore, Father put on his white comforter and tried to warm himself at the candle, in which effort, of course, he failed. That same evening, Scrooge's nephew came for a visit, as he did every Christmas Eve. His one desire was to have Mr. Scrooge meet his lovely wife and enjoy Christmas dinner with him. And every year Scrooge answered the same, bar hungry.
So, Mr. Scrooge was your father's employer then as now. Master Fred, his nephew, wanted to have him come for Christmas, but Mr. Scrooge would have no part of it, and he would not even meet Master Fred's wife.
Precisely. There are times actors must portray multiple roles. And so it goes, as Mr. Scrooge's story unfolds. Whenever Master Fred appears in my story, I shall jump in to portray his character, which I love, by the way. A Merry Christmas, Uncle. Xavier. Christmas? An humbug, Uncle. You don't mean that, I'm sure.
I do. What right have you to be married? What reason have you to be married? You're born.
Oh, come then. What right have you to be dismal? What reason have you to be morose? You're rich enough. Don't be cross, Uncle.
What else can I be when I live in a world of fools is this? Merry Christmas. Out upon Merry Christmas. What's Christmas time to you? But a time for paying bills without means. A time for growing a year older, but not richer. If I could work every idiot who goes around with Merry Christmas on his lips, well, that person would be filled in his own pudding and buried with a stake of holly in his eye.
Oh,
Nephew, keep Christmas in your own way, and I'll keep it in mine.
keep it, but you don't keep it.
Let me leave it alone, then. Much good it may do you, much good it has ever done you.
There is never but a scrap of gold or silver in my pocket. I believe it has done me good and will do me good. And I say, God bless it.
I hear another sound out of you. You'll be keeping your Christmas by losing your situation.
Don't be angry, Uncle. Come, dine with us tomorrow.
No.
But why?
Why did you get married?
Because I fell in love.
Good afternoon.
I am sorry. With all my heart. To find you so resolute. We've never had any quarrel to which I have been a party. And I've tried to be with you every Christmas. But I'll keep my Christmas humor to the last. So, Merry Christmas, Uncle. And a Happy New Year.
Good afternoon.
I'm so happy you came around today, Master Fred. Cheer this time of year, sir.
Glad as to tidings, Mr. Cratchit. I wish you and your whole family a most joy-filled Christmas. There's no time of year like Christmas time.
Oh, I couldn't agree more. A Merry Christmas to you and to your wife, and a Happy New Year.
There's another fellow, my clerk, 15 shillings a week, a wife and a family, talking about Merry Christmas.
First, his nephew brings him irritation. Then, to add to it, some solicitors come to ask for funds to support the poor at Christmas time. Oh dear, adding insult to injury did not prove well for the solicitors.
Oh dear. Scrooge and Marley's office, I believe. Have I the pleasure of addressing Mr. Scrooge or Mr. Marley?
Mr. Marley's been dead these 7 years. He died 7 years ago this very night.
I am sure his liberality will be well represented by his surviving partner at this festive season of the year, Mr. Scrooge.
Many thousands are want common necessities. Hundreds of thousands are want common comforts, sir.
They are so poor, and they have no means.
Are there no prisons?
Plenty of prisons.
And union workhouses they're full operation.
They are. Still, I wish I could say they were not.
And the treadmill for making flour?
All very busy, sir.
I was afraid by what you said at first, something had happened to stop them in their useful course. Very glad they did it.
So, what shall I put you down for?
Nothing.
He wishes to be anonymous, oh my! He wishes to be anonymous!
How very generous. You wish to be anonymous.
How generous indeed! He wishes to be anonymous!
No, I wish to be idle people, May. Oh, the establishments I mentioned take the sheriff for the poor. They take enough to feed them, so stop knocking at my door.
Many can't go to those awful places.
And many would rather die.
Well, had they rather die, then they had better do it. And decrease the surplus population. Well, it's not my business. It's not for a man to understand his own business and not to interfere with other people's. Mine occupies me constantly. Good afternoon, ladies. You, civilized fellows, you want all day to know.
It's quite convenient, sir.
Oh, it's not convenient. It's not fair. If I were to stop payment for it, then you'd stick yourself out maybe ill-used. But you don't make me ill-used for paying a day's salary for no work.
It is only once a year, sir.
Yeah, well, it's a poor excuse for picking a man's pocket every 25th of December. Oh, you want old Dave? Come in all the earlier next morning.
Oh, yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
Holy night, all is calm, all is bright, round young virgin, mother and child, holy infant so tender and mild, sleep in heavenly peace, sleep in heavenly peace. Silent night, holy night, shepherds quake at the sight, glory streams from heaven above, heavenly hosts sing hallelujah.
What right have you to be singing at my door?
We're hungry, sir. We sing for food. A scrap of food, sir.
Our parents have little money, so we are very thankful for the food that people give us. Please help us, sir. We're hungry, sir.
Bah!
Please, sir. We are hungry.
Get out of my way.
The office was closed in a twinkling, and father, the longings in his white comforter dangling below his waist, for he owned no coat, went down a slide 24 times in honor of it being Christmas Eve, and then ran home. Father was always like a child himself, even though Uncle Ebenezer brought such condemnation down on father. He just apologized and made his way home as quickly as he could.
Your father, the kindest and most playful of men. You would never know he was ever mistreated. His joy brings joy to others. Well, what happened, Tim, after Mr. Scrooge so rudely commanded the carriages to stop and be gone?
There he is, there he is. Mr. Scrooge, sir. Hold on, hold on. I have finished all your laundry, and I placed it in the wardrobe. And your cleaning's all done, and your supper's on the cupboard waiting for you.
Why do you trouble me? And why are you leaving so early?
Well, finish, sir. All finished. Yes, I'll finish.
Oh, no.
Well, Mr. Scrooge went home that night, alone upon the street. When he arrived there at his door, a strange sight met him. He hadn't thought of Molly, his old partner, for some years. But as he put his key inside, a strange sight brought him fear. The knocker on the door, you see, changed to another form. It wasn't just a knocker. It was Marley's face to wall.
Ebenezer! Ebenezer!
To say that he was not stopped, not conscious of terrible sensation, would be untrue. He did look cautiously around the room as if he half chance. Don't add more to this chain. Mr. Scrooge's bone-chilling experience caused him to jump into his bed and cover his head in terror, hoping to fall fast asleep. Being visited by Molly grew frightened, yet he had no idea what was to come. Despite his terror, he managed to fall into a deep sleep, only to be awakened by...
You are the spirit who is foretold by Giovanni. Who are you and what is this? Travel? I have no plans to travel.
I am from the very long past, but not so long ago, and I have come to lead the way to past things that you know. Come along, dear sir, I'll keep you safe and sound to the things your memories lost, which are now to be found.
He and the ghost of Christmas past walked along the road, Scrooge recognizing everything he saw. He found himself passing by familiar places. He was conscious of 1,000 odors floating in the air, each one connected with 1,000 thoughts and hopes and joys, until they came upon the tiny schoolhouse.
I know you recognize this place, each post and bridge and tree. You see those children laughing there, their spirits filled with glee. These are the shadows of your past, awakening your heart. They're unconscious of us here. So let's this lesson start. Oh, was neglected by his friends, alone there all the while.
I know.
He worked so hard yet so long, no one would be there. He lost all hope of ever finding someone who could care.
Poor boy. Oh, I wish. But it's too late now.
What is the matter?
Nothing. There were children singing Christmas carols outside my door last night. I should have liked to give them something, that's all.
Tim, I cannot imagine Mr. Scrooge being so destitute and so forlorn. I had no idea that his plight was so full of loneliness and sorrow. Not only was he rejected by his peers, but all the children happily went home. And he was left at the school, so alone.
You haven't really heard the half of it, my darling. There is more. Shall I continue?
You must.
Mr. Scrooge had a sister. He loved her so, as she was the only person in the world who really knew Mr. Scrooge and who loved him so unconditionally.
Dear brother, I've come to bring you home, dear brother. To bring you home, home, home. Home, little one? Yes. Dear brother, I've come to bring you home today. Dear brother, you're coming home, it's time to stay. So pack your bag and come with me. Pack your bag and you shall see. Father's so much kind and now he's mellowing the page. He said that I could bring you home, so let us go with haste. I missed you more and more, my dear, so come home now without a fear. I'm filled with shock and joy, you see, you come to bring me home. I'll pack my bags and leave with Leeds and never be alone. I missed you more and more, my dear, so come home now without a fear. You've grown up, Josephine. It warms me so to have you here. Oh, what a delight it will be to have you home for Christmas. I can't imagine it. Home with you and Father. Home for Christmas. Off we go, my darling. Off we go. Dear brother, I've come to bring you home today. Dear brother, I've come home, it's time to stay.
That's always such a delicate creature, whom a breath might have withered. But she had a large heart.
Oh, she did.
She died a woman and had, as I think, children.
One child.
True, your nephew Fred. The nephew who is true to you every Christmas. The one who invites you into his home to bring joy into your life. It's your lovely sister Fanny's only child.
Yes.
Mr. Scrooge wasn't welcome at home because his mother died giving birth to him. His father blamed Mr. Scrooge and sentenced him to a life of guilt and loneliness. Every year, Fan asked her father to welcome Scrooge back home, and she was finally able to convince him. Scrooge knew that Fan was the only person in the world who really loved him. When Fan died, giving birth to his nephew Fred, Scrooge in turn rejected Fred as he had been rejected by his own father.
Lead on, dear spirit.
lessons were beginning to dawn on Mr. Scrooge. Of course, the one I loved here on Ebenezer Terrace, when he had admitted to his cruel treatment of father, and how it would never be that way ever again. And it never was, Emily. It never was.
Well, you must continue, Tim, as our guests will all be arriving with an unfinished story. That will never do.
Next, they found themselves watching Belle, a young woman, as she prepared to leave Scrooge as a young man, prime of life. As Scrooge looked on, he remembered the eager, selfish, restless life he had chosen over her. As Belle sang, he could see those beautiful eyes full of tears that glistened in the light.
It matters little to Ebenezer that I'm preparing to break our engagement. Another idol has displaced me. If it can cheer and comfort him in time to come, as I would have tried to do, I have no just cause to grieve. When we were young, I knew our love would last and fill our lives with all that's good. There seemed a bond that was protected from our past, a bond we understood. An idol has displaced me, as he knows. His mind and heart have turned away. Now when he looks at me, that kindness and that glow have dimmed into a look that I'm afraid will stay. I do believe he wanted me to be his wife. I was the one he'd have and hold. He asks what idol has displaced me in his life. It's that his heart's embraced by gold. He says there's nothing that's so hard as being poor, that he'll not live in poverty, it's not for him. He must seek wealth and chase whatever's through that door. He's chosen gold and wealth, it's true. I know he's never sought release from me, but now our time is coming to a close. We must take paths that go our separate ways. The path of gain is what he chose. The memory of what is past half makes me hope he will have pain in this. For a very, very brief time, and he will dismiss the recollection of it. I hope he is happy in the life he has chosen. I hope that somewhere in his heart he finds a memory just of me. Although there's pain in me to realize, my darling, I must set you free.
I wish that somewhere in your heart you'd find a memory just of me. There is much pain in me to realize, my darling, you were right to set me free.
Oh, Spirit, show me no more. Conduct me home.
One shadow more.
No more, no more. I don't wish to see it. Show me no more.
Suddenly, the ghost of Christmas past and Mr. Scrooge were in another place. A room, not very large or handsome, full of comfort. Sitting there was such a familiar creature, so similar to the one they had just seen.
Spirit, take me away, please. I do not wish to see this scene.
I told you, these are scenes I cannot change. I'm only showing you scenes that have already occurred.
Girls, you know you cannot open these packages until Christmas morning.
Oh, all around. I can't believe you brought all these presents.
Christmas present. Look upon me. You have never seen the likes of me before.
Never! Well, condemn me where you will. I have learned a lesson that's working now. And if you have aught to teach me, let me profit by it.
Profit. Yeah. There's your travel cloak. Now, touch my arm. First stop, the Cratchits. A surprise to Mr. Scrooge. The ghost ushered Mr. Scrooge to none other than my own home when I was a small boy. They called me Tiny Tim. My whole family was there. Lots of play, lots of laughing, and a grand amount of cooking. Here we are! Lots of playing. Oh, and lots of laughing. And a grand amount of cooking.
What has ever got your precious father then? And your brother, Tiny Tim? And Martha wasn't as late last Christmas Day by half an hour.
Here I am, Mother. Oh, there you are, Martha.
Here's Martha, Mother. Hurrah! Mother's cooked such a goose, Martha. We can't wait to taste it. I bless your heart alive, my dear. How late you are.
We had much work to finish up last night and had to clear away this morning, Mother.
Well, never mind, so long as you are come home. Oh, sit ye down, my dear. Lord bless ye. No, no, there's father coming. Hi, Mother, hi.
Why, where's our Martha?
Not coming.
Not coming? Not coming upon Christmas Day?
Here I am, Father. It is not any disappoint you, even before we left.
Oh, there you are, Martha. Now that we're all together, we can celebrate Christmas as always.
Martha, did you bring any presents? That's for Rex, Tiny Tim. But you know I always do. Me too, Martha.
And how did little Tim behave in church today?
Oh, as good as gold. Better. Somehow he gets thoughtful, sitting by himself so much, and thinks the strangest things you've ever heard. He told me, coming home from church, that he hoped the people saw him using his crutch. And it might be pleasant for them to remember that on Christmas Day, Jesus made lame beggars walk and blind men see.
Yes, Martha, Jesus did make the lame beggars walk and the blind man see.
Tim, you are so thoughtful. Come along now. Let's all sit down to dinner.
Oh, it's a feast! But before we eat, let's have a toast. A Merry Christmas to us all, my dears, and God bless us.
God bless us.
God bless us, everyone.
Notice, Tiny Tim sits very close to his father's side on that wee stool, and Bob holds his withered little hand in his, and wishes to keep him by his side, as he dreads that he might be taken from him.
Spirit, tell me that Tiny Tim will live.
I see a vacant seat in the porch in the corner, and a crutch without an owner, carefully preserved. If these shadows remain unaltered by the future, the child will die.
No, no, tell me, Spirit, that he will be spared.
These are only shadows. But if these shadows remain unaltered by the future, none other of my race will find him here. What then? If he be like to die, then he should do it, and decrease the surplus population.
Mr. Scrooge! Again, you, Mr. Scrooge, the founder of the feast.
Mother was always upset about Uncle Ebenezer. She boiled most at Christmas time when he was so cross about Father taking one day off. Mr. Scrooge counted Father's minutes with such scrutiny that Mother could seldom bear it.
How can you say the founder of the feast? If he could hear me now, I'd give him a piece of my mind to feast upon, and I hope he'd have a good appetite for it. The founder of the feast, indeed. I wish I had him here to give to him a piece of my mind, and it would not be to bring him cheer. The founder of the feast, indeed. He could care no less to keep you in such meager means. Oh, Bob, I must contest.
My dear, the children, Christmas Day, a day for all to give. My dear, you know it's Christmas Day, the best time to forgive.
It should be Christmas Day, I'm sure, for us to drink good health to that odious, stingy man who only thinks of his own wealth.
My dear, my love, it's Christmas Day, a day for us to bow and worship to our King, for he has taught us how.
For your sake I will honor him. To Mr. Scrooge we raise our glass of blessing from within. For this feast we give him praise. For this feast we give him praise.
We toasted Mr. Scrooge, but not with joy. The mention of his name cast a dark shadow over our family. Once we were finished with Father's yearly toast to Mr. Scrooge, our merry time became all the merrier.
Poor Mr. Scrooge. Seeing what people thought of him must have been unbearable. He was so rejected. I hope there's happiness in this soon.
Not to worry, darling. Happiness will come soon enough. Now listen.
Walk with me to another familiar place that you have avoided for so many years.
Spirit, I recognize that. Why, it's Fred, my nephew Fred.
And then, Uncle Ebenezer said that Christmas was numbered, as I lived. He believed it, too.
More shame for him, Fred.
He's a comical old fellow, and not so pleasant as he might be. But his offences carry their own punishment, and I have nothing to say against him.
You've told me he's so very rich. You think his wealth would keep him a bit cheerful?
What of that, my dear? His wealth is of no use to him. He don't do any good with it. He don't make himself comfortable with it. He certainly hasn't the satisfaction of thinking he's ever going to benefit us with it.
Well, I have no patience with him.
Oh, I have. I couldn't be angry with him if I tried. Who suffers by his ill whims? Himself, always. Here he takes it into his head to dislike us. He won't come and dine with us. What's the consequence?
Indeed. I think he loses a very good dinner. Do go on, Fred.
Well, I was only going to say, the consequence of his taking a dislike to us and not making merry with us is, as I think, he loses some pleasant moments which could do him no harm. I defy him. If he finds me going there in good temper year after year saying, Uncle Scrooge, how are you? If it only puts him in the vein to leave his poor clerk 15 shillings a week, that's something.
Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year to the old man, wherever he is.
Merry Christmas, Uncle Scrooge.
Oh.
Yada-da, yada-da.
Fred, so like his mother, than your sister, unbehaving love for you. But you blame him, for she died tragically, giving birth to him. But he carries the same torch of love for you that she gave, and you faithfully reject him.
own future. Am I the presence of the ghost of Christmas yet to come? You are about to show me the shadows of things that would happen, but have not happened in the time before us. Is that so? Oh, ghost of the future, I fear you more than any specter I've seen. Oh, but as I know that your purpose is to do me good, I'm prepared to bear your company with a thankful heart. Will you not speak to me? Lead on, lead on. The night is waning past, and it's precious time to
myself. Okay. Josephine, now. Open this bundle. What is that, Colors? You don't mean to say you took him right off his bed with him lying there? Yes, I did. Why not? Oh. Another one of his blankets? Just do you think? Ain't likely to take cold without him, I dare say. I hope he didn't die of anything catchy. I'm not fond of paying for no germs. Don't be afraid of that. I kept them all clean. I did his laundry, remember? Oh, you can look through that shirt till your eyes ache, but you won't find a hole in it nor a threadbare place. It was the best he had, and a fine one, too. Later wasted it if it hadn't been for me. What do you call wasting it? Somebody was fool enough to put it wanted to be married in. I took it off again. Took it off him. He was ugly enough in life, so I changed that. Silk is too good for the purpose to be buried in. Well, that's the end of it, you see. Take mine. He brought everyone away from him when he was blind. To profit
got Martha a better work situation.
Only hear that, Martha. And then Martha will be so far from home with a better situation. That would be wonderful.
There'll be plenty of time for that, my dear. But, however, and wherever we part from one another, I am sure we shall none of us forget poor Tiny Tim, shall we? For this first parting there was among us.
Never, Martha.
And I know, my dears, but we recollect how patient and how mild he was, and how he was a little child. We shall not quarrel easily among ourselves, and forget poor Tiny Tim and Julian.
No, never, Martha.
I must say, whenever Mr. Scrooge has told this part of the story, it's been quite shocking to me. He spoke as though I had died. So I must always keep in mind that these were the shadows that could happen, not that would happen.
Inspector, something informs me that our parting moment is at hand. I know it, but I know not how. Tell me what man that was, whose funeral the businesswoman was speaking of, and whose clothing were being sold.
As the ghost of Christmas future continued his directing, there seemed no order except that it was in the future. He saw the businesswomen, but didn't observe himself in their midst. He saw the laundress selling bedclothes. Whose were they? Mr. Scrooge was puzzled by this silent guide.
The court through which we hurry now is where my place of occupation is, and has been for a length of time. Look, there's the house. Let me behold what I shall be in days to come. The house is yonder. Why are you going to wait? No. Before I draw closer to the stone to which you point, answer me one question. Mr. Jacob Marlian. It's all true. It all happened. It's all, well,
Happy Christmas.
well, I don't know what day of the month it is.
Happy
I don't
Christmas.
know. Well, I was with the spirits. I don't know much of anything. I'm quite a baby. Never mind. I don't care. I'd rather be a baby. Hello. Woo. Hello.
Happy Christmas.
What's today?
A.
What's today, my little girl?
This day? Why, it's Christmas Day.
It's Christmas Day. I haven't missed it. Why? The spirits did all that in one night. Of course they can. Of course they can do whatever they want. Hello? Hello? Excuse me. Do you know the Polter in the next street?
I should hope I did.
Oh, what an intelligent girl. What a remarkable girl. Do you know whether they've sold the prize turkey that was hanging there? Not the little one, the big one.
What? The one as big as me?
What a delightful girl. Is that?
It's hanging in now.
Well, go and buy it.
Look, yeah.
Oh, no, hey, I'm in earnest. Go and buy it and bring it here. You bring me that turkey and I'll give you a shilling. Or you bring it back in less than 5 minutes and I'll give you half a crown.
I promise you'll bring it back in less
I
than
shall
5
send it
minutes.
to Bob.
Yippee!
This is going to be a wonderful Christmas. Merry Christmas.
Here's the turkey, sir. I brought it here in less than 5 minutes.
Well,
Even though Ultra wasn't too sure about letting it go, but why after that?
take it to Bob Cratchit's. Do you know where he lives?
I should say.
Oh, an intelligent girl.
Yippee!
Well, hello, my dear. Good afternoon. I hope that you were successful in the pursuit of helping the poor.
Mr. Scrooge?
Oh, yes, that is my name, and I fear it's not a pleasant one to you. If you would give me my pardon, and if you would have the goodness here.
Lord bless me, my dear Mr.
Yes,
Scrooge.
no, not a farthing less. There's a great number of back payments included in that. If you would do me this favor, please.
I don't know what to say to such generosity.
Please don't say a word. I am truly a different man than what I was. I truly am.
You truly are, sir. He truly is.
Mr. Scrooge, with a skip in his step, made his way to his nephew Fred's. He apologized to Master Fred and his wife, and they welcomed him as though he had never missed a Christmas. He founded himself on the wonderful Christmas dinner they had prepared, but he was early at the office next morning to catch my father, Bob Cratchit, coming late. That was the thing he had set his heart upon, and he did it. Yes, he did. The clock struck 8. No, father. A quarter past? No, father. He was a full 18 minutes and a half behind his time. Father's hat was off before he opened the door. His comforter, too. He was on his stool in the jiffy, riding away with his pen as if he were trying to overtake 9 o'clock. chose a path of earning wealth, not realizing what he had left behind.
From the ghost of the present, he seemed to become more aware of those around him. You, your father, your family, Master Fred.
Indeed. And from the future, the greatest learning was that he could change, and thus change the future for good. And he did. From then on, it was always certain. He knew how to keep Christmas well, if any man alive possessed that knowledge. May that be truly said of us, and all of us.
Yes, may that always be said of us. It's so wonderful to have our first Christmas in our first home, in the first year of our marriage. All is ready. Oh, and here they are.
There you are, Mother. For once we're doing the cooking so you and Father can enjoy the fun. Father.
Oh, Father, being here with Tim and Emily and most of our grown children warms me deeply.
It warms us too, Mother. It warms us too.
Oh, I do wish the others could have joined us, but they assured me that their Christmas will be as joyful as ever.
I was just having a wonderful time telling Mr. Scrooge's story to Emily. She'd never heard the whole of it. Where is Mr. Scrooge?
Oh, here he comes. Now that we're all here, shall we have a toast?
Yes. Thank you.
Father.
Mr. Scrooge, we are all ready for our yearly toast. The founder of the feast.
Indeed.
I'm glad we have him here to give to him a thankful heart, so he'll receive abundant cheer.
The founder of the feast, indeed. We're glad we have you here to give to you our family's love, so you'll receive abundant cheer. To Mrs. Scrooge, and to you, and to all of us, God bless us, everyone.
Merry Christmas.
Oh, Emily, my heart is so full to see Tim grow up and to marry such a lovely lass as you. And to think that every Christmas could have been entirely different. Not long after that, I managed to get myself a real coat. I no longer had to wear my white comforter, and I've not had to this day. And you never will.
What I've learned today is that a person can be totally transformed, and they can become the best friend of all.
So true, absolutely, the best friend of all.
There is no better friend than Scrooge, no better friend at all.
A happy man, a merry man, who stands for one and all. He knew happy Christmas.
performance is finally over. It's in the books. But we want to talk to you for 1 minute about what it's about. Transformation. You know, the last really 48 hours, I've just thought about this and the transformation the church has had, the cast has had over the last 5 years. It started in COVID. Everyone was on lockdown. And about 35 of us got together for 2.5 months. Nobody got sick. Kids from all ages had community. And we learned the value of transformation. You know, about 5 years ago, I was sitting at home alone on Christmas during the holidays, about 11 at night, and I remember saying to God, you know, I love the peace I have in my life, but I want to be useful. And my phone just vibrated, and I looked at it. And it was somebody I knew from another state. And he just said, give me one reason to live. And I was like, how about your son? And I'm like, quit texting me and call me. And we had this great dialogue, and I fired him up. And I'm like, I don't care if your ex kept all the information from you. You're 3 hours away. You get yourself something to film, and you get to your son's play tomorrow, because you are the greatest gift that he has. Years later, he brought his son with, and they were captains on a boat, and I got to pray with his son. Yesterday, I was driving to my dad's 90th birthday, and my phone rang. And I looked, and it was David 31. I know that's a strange name, okay? But David 31 was a guy last year. Late in the Christmas season, I went Saturday night, get one last, rep of biceps in. I was worn out, tired. And I saw this guy walk by, so depressed. He's going around the corner, and I was thinking to myself, well, good luck to him. And I'm getting one last rep, and God's like, no, you're not done tonight. I remember going over to him. He was sitting in the corner, his head buried. I go, what's going on? And he says, I'm going to kill myself tonight. I was like, no, you're not. And I reached out my hand. So now, a year later, he's calling me from a job in another state, doing really well, living for God. The point is, the reason that your transformation is so important is so many others depend on it. And it might start with your own children. There's people that need to see the joy and the reason of the season through you. So whatever it is, Jesus nailed it to the cross. And we can live there, and it's a miserable place to live. Living in the hurts of the past, what other people have done to us. I'm looking around here. Not one of my family came to see. I don't think they ever. You know what? Excuse me. I'm going to go have a pity party. No, I'm not. Because my family is here. My family is in the play. My family is in the seats. I have so much to be grateful for. So do you. So let the transformation begin in your heart and carry you through the season, so that when you come across somebody else who is less fortunate or who is stuck, that you can share the joy of the transformation that comes when you let Jesus into your heart. Stand with me this morning. God, I thank you for these reminders, whether it's the Christmas Carol or Miracle on 34th, or whether it's any of those, even as simple as Rudolph, it doesn't matter. May it just light the spark in us that is the joy and the reason of the season. Love and peace and hope and giving and kindness and goodness. Lord, just rekindle the flame of transformation. The reminder that no matter what hurt we have, what loss we are navigating through in life, the gift that we have is so much greater, and his name is Jesus. And we thank you for him, especially in this season, in Jesus' name. Amen. I'm going to ask Paul, you may be seated quick. I'm going to ask Paulette to come up. She was the one talking to you before and then introduced herself. But this is something she wrote years ago, did for years at another church. This concept has been around, I think, since Jesus People Church on Hennepin and 8th. But she kept it alive, and then really, I think when we needed it the most, God had her bring it here. So now, for the third time, it's amazing. Now, they moved to Texas, so this has made it a little more difficult, and an incredible cost on them, traveling back and forth. And I ask you, there'll be hats in the back, these kind of hats. And just please give. We want to bless them greatly at the end of this production. We're going to be packing up, and they're going to be driving back with a car full of costumes. But we pray the memories, the community, how it's changed us, especially each kid. I mean, if you didn't see it on the stage, I mean, lights were lit. And so we just want to say thank you so much. There's a famous movie called What About Bob? If you don't know it, you're probably better off. But, well, I don't know what we do without Bob. So Bob Conley is in the back, and yes, he's a sound man for a living. Travels all over, but he's an light man. And he found it out we needed both, so he started studying the light boards. He started getting tutoring. And he started adjusting all of these to a light board and went out and rented some different lights and installed a program so that we could use the projector to put the clock up. And he just poured his heart and tons of hours in. So we thank Bob. We thank Dee. Dee, where are you? I just want to show you, just to give you an idea. That's a Red Baron pizza box. And this is what Dee and her daughter can do with them. These tails, she came up with that. I mean, almost everything you see, Dee sewed. And the first year, she was living in Cloquet, and she drove down to do this. And she loved being a part of this, the church, so much. She ended up moving here. And so we're so thankful. And just take a moment before you go to say thank you and hi to those who have been involved. And thank you for making this day a great day for all of us. Bless you.